Did you like it?
I did. I really liked it. It had a lot of history in it.
History that you didn't learn in school.
The Stafford Voice.
We've had a change of plans. We didn't get to go on our super top secret mission of working on the documentary we were telling you about.
Oh.
But still going to be a great day. Not a lot of activity so far. I went for a good bike ride.
I slept in just a little bit.
Just a little bit, and you've been reading a new book that you got.
I didn't finish. I started one of my books we got yesterday.
I haven't started any of the ones I got.
Yours are more philosophical than mine. So
It requires energy. Yeah, it requires energy and thinking. But nonetheless, super excited to dive into at least one of them. I'm already in the middle of 2 books. Yeah. I'm in the middle of 2 books. The Happiness Advantage and It's Your Ship. I have to emphasize the P in ship.
why?
I'm afraid that if I say it too fast, it'll
Sound like you're saying the wrong word.
Yeah, it'll come out the wrong way.
That's not good.
No. So, we told you guys on the show a couple of times that I was going to give you a behind is where the magic happens. Obviously, we've got a mixing board. We've got an audio interface. Here's where that's the microphone. That's whatever. So here's what I sit and stare at. Over here, right in here, I have show notes. Over here is Twitter and Facebook, and I monitor a couple of other things. Over here, this one right here that I stare at, this is the radio program that allows me to broadcast. This one right here, this is OBS, Open Broadcaster. This one for the radio portion, that's by Radio Boss. Excellent program, both of these. Not sure if OBS is going to be what we stick with long term, but for now it's working. I think it's working great. We may have to look into something a little higher end. As you can see, up here I have a note to myself that I need to make sure my show graphics are ready. But right here, this is one chat room, and then right over here is where the YouTube chat goes. I think I'm going to move the YouTube chat over here and put this one down here. This one right here currently is where I put the one for the radio station. So I'll probably move it down to here and put the YouTube chat up here, because YouTube chat is starting to pick up a lot more steam. This one right here, this little jewel is magic. It's by Voicemeeter. It's called Banana. It actually internally, these are my quotations, internally reroutes sounds. So this first one, host, obviously that's me. Skype, I can bring in Skype callers. It's very, very difficult to do that, just to have open calling, because I can't currently, I have yet to figure out how to screen calls. This one is open. I don't have it assigned to anything, but this program, great program once you figure out how to do it. But everything internally gets routed through this, and it gets routed out to the various programs. So while I'm talking through the microphone, it picks that up and sends it to Skype. also sends it to the radio program and sends it to the video feed. It also mixes in Skype or any guests to all the other programs as well. So that's a tour of the studio. We've got the lights. There's one hidden back there. We've got the bookshelves that are back there full of books and researches. Over here I have Captain America. Heading out to go meet up with a buddy of mine who is from church, and he has asked for some help with his deadlift. He's a CrossFit guy. I'm a little worried that I'm not going to be able to hang, but I've got this. These CrossFit guys are hardcore. So I'm kind of excited to see what their operation is. I'm not going to go through a full CrossFit workout because I'm only going to work on his deadlift. I think it carries over great with some of the things that these CrossFit guys do. So it's gonna be good.
I just finished watching a movie, Free State of Jones.
It was pretty good.
Did you like it?
I did. I really liked it. It had a lot of history in it.
History that you didn't learn in school.
No.
I've never heard of any of those cases that happened.
Nope.
Even though they were so far apart.
Yeah.
But it was a good movie.
I really enjoyed it. I didn't anticipate the way the movie was going to go. It did seem like it was slow paced.
Yeah.
It seemed like it took a while to tell the story.
Yeah.
But I was engaged with it the whole time.
Yeah. It was good. It makes me want to look it up and learn a little bit more than what you see in the video, the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I agree. I think it had a good message to it. Very relevant to, I think, what is happening today.
yeah. Starting all over again, basically.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Sad. I never thought growing up when you would hear about all the racism that happened before we were even born, I never thought I would ever live in a time where that would just come back again.
No.
And it just makes me want to know what Martin Luther King is thinking right now.
Yeah.
All his hard work, and it's gone backwards.
I think so. We've talked about it before, that and we've talked about it on the show before, that are there injustices? Maybe not. Has this country done things in the past that were wrong? Yes. Yeah. Have we moved forward from that and accepted that as reality? Some have, some haven't.
Yeah.
And I think there has to be something where we can all come to an agreement that that's in the past. We can't go back and
fight something that's already been
that's already
been, it's done, it's past. You can't change that. You have to move forward and just
totally agree.
And change how, I don't know what I'm trying to...
I understand where their plight is, that, they want people to accept the fact that their life matters. I get it. But at the same time, everyone matters. And that was one of the things that I picked up in the movie, was that all lives matter. Here it is, a group of black men out in the swamp, and they're protecting a white guy.
Well, because
who is protecting them.
Yeah, he protected them. It seemed like he went in it didn't bother him that they were
Right.
African American.
He didn't see that, and he never treated them that way.
They were just men who were not free and were just trying to get to freedom.
Right.
And he wanted the same as well.
Yes. Look it up. Great movie. Free State of James.
Free State of Jones.
Free State of Jones. James. I'm thinking about lessons tomorrow in church.
Well,
Who
but one of the
knows?
characters in the movie
Yeah,
is
one of the guys' names was
the
James.
plantation owner
Yeah.
guy, who was not very nice.
Free State of Jones. Excellent movie. It is a little long, but you will stay engaged. I would give it 3.5 out of 5.
Yeah.
I give it 3.5 out of 5. I mean, it was a great movie. I think if it was a little faster paced and not so long, it maybe could have gotten that extra half a star and been a 4 out of 5 movie. But the storyline was engaging enough that I enjoyed the lesson and all of the history that went into it.
I agree with you on that, except for maybe not children and younger kids should watch this because of all the violence in it.
There is some violence.
There is some. I had to be like, because
Yeah, you're
I'm
not big on that stuff.
I know. It makes my stomach turn, and it just makes me feel awful thinking people do things like that to people.
Yeah.
Even though I know it happened, but maybe not for younger children.
Okay, so if anybody is interested, what age range do you think would be 12, 13?
Maybe, depending on your child and how you think he or she may be able to handle. Because I would think if Daniel would have watched that at age 12 or 13, I think it would have bothered him.
I think so too.
Because he's so sensitive.
You do need to know your kids. If they have if their sensitivity level is high, then I probably wouldn't recommend it to them.
I mean, you could probably look up information about what it is and sit down and talk to them.
But all in all, great movie.
It was.
And it was a good day.
And we had popcorn too.
We did. We had popcorn.
And Snickers. They were good.
Yeah, it was.
Good.
It was so good.
Chocolate's good.
But I did have a great workout. You guys know I went to a CrossFit gym, and I helped a friend from church work on his deadlift. He did, I think, a 15 or a 20 pound personal best. He upped his personal record. So super stoked about that. Mm-hmm. Always nice to see people improve that on something that they've put a lot of time and effort into. So I was really excited to have helped be a part of that. But all in all, great day. Glad you guys, hung in there with us. It was kind of a boring day. We didn't go anywhere, didn't do anything fun or exciting.
I did go on the treadmill for a little bit.
And that's awesome.
I
ran. Or I didn't run. Run. I went for a bike ride.
And I'm almost halfway through one of my books that I bought yesterday. It's a good story.
Okay.
It is not a love story.
Well, let's wrap this up so you can get back to reading.
Okay.
Tell them how awesome they are. I mean, they know how awesome they are.
You guys are awesome. Thank you for
are.
watching us and hanging out with us. And
yes. We love you guys. You guys are friends. You guys are more than friends. You guys are family. Thanks and God bless.